Hey, what's going on, everybody? So you guys already know my name is Yusef Scott, also referred to as the Forex GOAT. I want to welcome you guys to the sodarneasyforex movement. You guys already know how thankful I am to have you guys here, coming from all across the world. You guys could be anywhere, but you're here watching this video, and I thank you guys for doing so. Now listen, as always, if you're not yet connected with me on social media, that's Facebook, that's Instagram, you guys want and need to get connected. All right, you need to get connected. If you're not yet subscribed, or better yet, if you're not one of the 25,000+ subscribers on this channel and you're watching this video, shame on you. Get connected. All right, when I put out content, you never know what it's going to be. I could put out a video and have the title say janitorial services. When you go to the video, I'm not gonna watch this crap, but you never know what I have inside of it. I could embed anything inside of that video. Trade alert, just talking and say, hey, look, you better watch this, you know. And that's what I do, because I want those who really watch me. I want those who really watch me to benefit. Those who really support me, you're gonna benefit. Okay. You know, so whatever, you know, if you watch it, you watch it. If you catch it, you know, that's good. If you don't, then just catch the next one. But listen, I want to let you guys know something. I know that a lot of times, at least in the training we had last Sunday, I touched on a lot of the mental side of trading, you know, and just what I guess the cycle that we go through as we're trading the market, especially when you're brand new or you're not real comfortable with trading Forex. You know, you guys have to know that, you know, trading Forex, you know, it's a very simple and easy thing. Now, there's a reason why I named my business So Darn Easy Forex. Now, for one, it may be a play on words, but it really is that easy. And that's my opinion. It's easy for me. And I get people all the time to say, you know, I overlooked you because I thought your name was just a hook to get people to come, and you were just baiting them in and you know, taking their money and doing this. And I'm like, you got it all confused. But it's nice to have the conversation with people who they saw that and they thought that and they expected that, but they came back, they doubled back, and they came back around, and then they took the training and they said, man, I really had you mistaken. And you know, sometimes, you know, you can't judge every book by its cover. You can't. It says So Darn Easy Forex. You know, it's not to be taken as a way to get over on anyone. It's to get you guys to think. If you can believe in it being really that easy, so darn easy, half the battle is behind you. You're pretty much sold at that point. You come in with that expectation, oh, it's going to be easy. And because you're expecting it, it starts to be that way. All right? When you go in expecting, oh, it's just going to be another, you know, another training like I've been through. You know, unfortunately, that's the way you start thinking. And unfortunately, that right there, that sets people back. It'll set you back. So I want you guys to really start taking control over your thinking when you're trading Forex. You know, you don't want to be thinking and expecting things to go bad, because you'll be looking for things to go wrong. And the longer you look for something to go wrong, you're putting more energy into looking for stuff to go wrong, and you're missing out on all the great opportunities that are really there. So get control over your thinking. All right, you have to be patient. Be patient in the market. You know, it's nothing like being patient in the market. You know, people, they lose because their thinking is all screwed because of prior training. You know, of course, their losses. So then when you start trading, you have all these thoughts. Oh, I'm a failure. I'll never get this. It's too hard. Watch this go out of the money. Watch I just lose this account. These thoughts, they start to circulate. And they're never ending because you cannot control your thinking. Okay? So once you get in control of your thinking, you grab hold of it and you say, you know what, I'm not going to think like this. I'm going to replace this negative thought with something positive. You start saying, oh, you know, I'm never going to get this. No, 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 no. Throw it out. You know, throw it out. Tell yourself, you know what, this is really easy. I'm always able to catch these setups. I'm starting to get this, and I'm starting to catch on to this. Now I see what this guy is saying. When you start believing it, then you start seeing it, you're going to start, everything will fall right into place. Everything going to get properly aligned, and you'll be able to move forward, because now your brain, you've tricked yourself into believing that it really is that way. So when you start walking down that path long enough, like, you know, like they say, some people who lie to themselves, they start to believe their own lies. And it's a mind control game. So sometimes you have to trick yourself. Just like I tell people a lot of times, say, well, listen, if you're overweight and you're tired of eating, you know, if you're overweight because you eat too much, sometimes you may want to trick yourself. Drink more fluid, drink more water. That way you don't have much room to be bloated off of eating food. You know, so I mean that's an example, but it's really real. Like, you know, you have to trick yourself sometimes into doing things the right way, getting what you want. You know, I like to call it sometimes reverse engineering. You know, you have to do things just the opposite to get the proper result that you really want. So if your thinking is all screwed up, you have to get in control of that. You know, you have these thinking errors, get them under control. Replace those negative thoughts with, you know, with positive thoughts. You know, if you're constantly having these thoughts, write them thoughts down. Have these bad thoughts, write them down and say, you know what, when I have these bad thoughts, I'm going to replace this one with this. Because sometimes you may have this common thought. Replace that thought. Start telling yourself that over and over again. And you'll find that you'll replace it. Eventually you're going to trick yourself and you'll be thinking of that more so than the negative. You know, but if you're trading on the Forex market, you have to start believing that you can make profit in the market. Okay? Something that people, they really overlook a lot is they trade on live rather than demo. As a starter, you know, you have to trade on demo. There's no need for you to get yourself discouraged by losing all of your hard-earned money, because you're losing out on a great opportunity. So the best thing to do is, if you're unfamiliar with something, until you become familiar with it, trade on demo. Okay? Very simple. It's a very simple task, but so many people find it hard to do. But you have to go against the grain. Okay? Be the elite. Do something that people don't do. Okay? Now, as far as patience, another reason for people to lose. Patience. You have to remember the hard times. Remember those times that you lost. Remember the times where you blew your account, you had to wait a month or two before you can fund your account again. Think of those times. And remember how hard it was, the type of strain it caused you, and how upset you were. Do you want to go through that again? So you have to adopt a patience. You have to adopt a discipline, rather. And let that discipline be geared around patience. Okay, you know what? I'm going to be patient. I'm going to show discipline by being patient and wait for, you know, this thing to finish setting up before I jump in. Instead of being impulsive. Oh, I gotta hurry up and get in. Let me get in real quick. I gotta get in this real quick. Don't do that. Don't do it. And see, this is why we have certain requirements that I teach my students based on the perfect entry strategy. You know, if for some reason you lose, and you show me the trade, I can tell what happened. So it's important that you follow the discipline. And I've had plenty of students who they make some bad calls and they say, man, you know, I'm still struggling, man, I'm struggling, and the strategy just isn't working. I say, okay. send me your trade, but send me details. Don't just send me a screenshot. Send me details. I need to see everything. I need to know the price point you got in. I need to know. I need to know everything, because then I can determine what you did wrong, or what. Let's say I can determine what happened. More times out of, well, let's say 9 times out of 10, it's the student. It's the trader. Yeah, as I tell everyone, strategies are not 100%. They're not 100%. So there are times where a strategy may not work. Okay? I'll be the first to raise my hand and say, yep, you're right. My strategy is not 100%. But if you are not jumping in on everything, you're minimizing the chances of you losing. Okay? If you take 3 trades a week, 3 trades on three different currency pairs, or whatever, opposed to the 12, you've lessened the amount of risk that that you would have. And if those 3 trades were all highly probable, or let's say probable trades that you would more than likely win, because man, I have all these things lined up, everything is looking good, man, that's you have a foot and a half in the door. That's fantastic. So I like to tell you guys, it's very important that you follow a discipline, because in this game it's risky. Okay, and the best thing to have is a reason to make a move, and not just the emotion behind it. I mean, we all have a reason to get in. We're all trying to generate currency, but do we have anything to go off of before we get in? Because the bottom line, we're all trying to make money. We're all working to make money. We're all trading to generate some type of currency. That's what we're doing. But why are you in the trade? All right, so you guys just remember patience, and get your thinking in order. What you see the market doing, that's the easy part. I can train your eye to look at the charts. Oh, I see what's going on. And then if you have a discipline to follow before entering, it's simple. Okay? So you guys keep this in mind. Please keep this in mind, because it's going to help you along the way as a trader, and it'll make you feel good, and it's going to help build your character as a Forex trader. It's going to help it's going to help encourage you. The worst thing to do is to start making these bad decisions and then become discouraged, like you're doing it to yourself. So don't do it. All right? You guys have a fantastic day. Remember, if you're not yet connected with me on social media, that's Facebook, that's Instagram, get connected. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, a part of the 25,000+ subscribers from all across the world, you need to be subscribed. All right? You guys have a fantastic day. Peace.